Hey, Big Spring Middle School. This is a preview of an artist named Alexander Calder who builds sculptures with wire. This is going to get you ready for when you will build your own wire sculptures coming up here soon. Okay, so let me just present this with you so you can see. And there we go. All right, so we've got lots of different wires here for you to use. We do have the same silver wire, and we also have some smaller, more bendable, pliable, colored wire. All right, but this is Alexander Calder. He actually grew up here in Pennsylvania, and he studied to be an engineer, but actually switched to using his engineer skills to build large wire sculptures. He often built these large movable mobiles. This is a model of one with these pieces that come down and kind of spin around, all dangled and suspended by really thick, heavy-duty wire. And often they were large scale, like this one over here. It's outside. You can see it's as tall as the tree. So sometimes they have this thick base as well with the wire and metal pieces from it. But sometimes he built smaller pieces like this fish. He did the wire outline here, as you can see, did the loop-de-loop technique for the eye, but then also wove in here an attached bead. So this was with like really thin wire or even some string in there to help keep it in place. And we also have beads here if you'd like to use beads in your sculpture. But this is what I want to really focus on. He also used the wire to do three-dimensional drawings. So the same way as if you would take a pencil and draw on a piece of paper, that's what Alexander Calder did using wire, but he would move it and bend it so that it would stand up three-dimensionally. He sometimes attached them to a base like this just to have a piece that the wire could hold up with. But then he would make the wire bend in such a way that it would stand up and have this three-dimensional form. These are other examples by more contemporary artists. They're not by Alexander Calder, but look at the way that they've created the textures here, simple outlines of the forms, the specific color for the wire here on the piano keys. They probably painted that white and then kept the rest of the wire black, which is really intentional and neat. How they create the 3D form by like weaving and keep wrapping around the wire to create a three-dimensional polar bear, the scales and the textures of this seahorse here, and the overlapping penguins here. Just some more examples. If one of your goals as you build this is to get it to stand up on its own. So whoever built this cow sculpture, I'm sure it was very difficult to get it to stand up, but it looks really amazing once it does stand up on its own. Okay. And you can even do like fashion items such as this pair of Nike sneakers, a bag, an imaginary robot. This one's kind of like a robot there. Okay. And that is a little preview of what you will be building. And you get to pick the subject of your choice. It's going to be smaller than your hand, so don't build this huge, big thing. Think small. It's going to be a challenge. Working with wire can be really frustrating, but push through it, persevere, and it's going to look amazing in the end. And you can watch the next video tutorial to learn specific techniques of how to bend and attach the wire together. I'll see you in that video.